Greco, downtown, never home. Shout out Total. Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches, misadventures. The wrestlers hungry. Intestines cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis. Cabin fevers. Hey, downtown, in a place I can't explain. I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, downtown, and I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Downtown. Right back and told her I'm now home. Yeah, downtown. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a ghost. And nomad, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone. I have a setup, I have a soul. Lot of Texas P, lot of insects kicking in. I could win. Double ones when they roll. Hey, downtown, in a place I can't explain. I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. I have an animal and I have a ghost. Hey, echo down my ego. Let me check on battleship. I sink afloat. I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco, downtown, never home. Shout out Total. Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches, misadventures. The wrestlers hungry. Intestines cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis. Cabin fevers. Hey, downtown, in a place I can't explain. I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, downtown, and I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Downtown, right back. Hey, downtown, in a place I can't explain. I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. I have an animal and I have a ghost. Hey, echo down my ego. Let me check on battleship. I sink afloat. I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco, downtown, never home. Shout out Total.
Ready for some more 2K TV Interactive? Let's move to my team. Winning a championship is always commemorated with an exclusive ring.
And in my team's limited mode, you have to earn a certain number of rings to win that elusive prize. How many is it?
Is it 3, 4, 5?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are... And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from...
Thank you.
Changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Washington out there with Little. And it's Nixon in at the center. And for the Warriors, sliding over to the wing spots, it's Curry and Thompson. James Wiseman's out there with Kuminga. And it's Dimes in at the point guard. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
Ball, the pass to Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Well, he's a stretch four now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
No good from Dimes. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against Los Angeles. Here's Rozier, and good that time.
His aggressive players, and Rozier is that in spades.
And it's the Warriors' ball. It's a three-point game. Dimes, the pass to Kuminga. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Ball, driving the lane.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Dimes. He's covered by Ball. Dimes, the pass to Thompson. Here's Dimes, and he gets the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Passes to Rozier. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. No good on that one. The Warriors go the other way. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against him. Definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And the foul called on Dimes. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Rozier finds Ball. Offensive rebound, Washington. Here's Nixon.
And the long reach of Wiseman, using it so well to just alter that shot on the way up.
Kuminga, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Little passes to Nixon. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Basketball.
The Warriors leading. Here's Dimes. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dimes got 8 points. Here's Ball. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Rozier doing a nice job working himself through contact to draw the foul.
First trip to the free.
Substitution for the away team.
Here's Dimes. He's covered by Ball. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And the foul called on Dimes. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Dimes. Green is out there with Moody. And it's Toscano in at the power forward.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Dimes in their last game against the Spurs lit up the floor. He finished with 49 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Takes a three. It's good from long range. Dimes got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Ball. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Launches it. Another 3 for Golden State. You know, great thinking about LaMelo and this team. He's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Charlotte, the guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Little out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Nixon in at the center, locking down the middle. Rozier the pass to Ball. Six on the shot clock for the tie. And he lays it up and in. Ball's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
Well, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Well, the Hornets shooting here about 46% for the game. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Washington for the lead. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Dimes, the pass to Kuminga. Good on the shot. And with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Dimes.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
Knocked loose. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Dimes. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Dimes got 4 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The kick out to Rozier. And it's the Hornets. And
handling the rock, he's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Dimes the pass to Kuminga. Here's Dimes. He's got 22. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Warriors ball.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now, here's Rozier. He's guarded closely. Nixon, the pass to Little. Ball against Curry. They shoot again. No good off the back of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Dimes. Off target from outside. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Washington. Inside. Nixon gets the bucket. Nixon's got 6.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Here's Dimes. He's covered by Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And something we've seen the last few years. Boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Toscano Anderson comes in for Kuminga. Rudy subbed in for Thompson. And then for Charlotte, Jones comes in for Washington. And Oubre subbed in for Rozier. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
The wide open shot by Little. And Charlotte again with the bucket. The Warriors trailing. Here's Dimes. 24 points for him. And there's the pass to Toscano. Here's Dimes. He's covered by Ball. Toscano's shot is good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Curry against Oubre. Outside, Ball. Just 5 to shoot. They get it again. Another shot. And there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off. Jones has got his first points of the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Dimes, the pass to Green. Here's Dimes. 26 points for him. Curry dishes to Green. Here's Dimes. He's covered by Ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Dimes. And he drives in, and it's good. 2 points. That's 28 points for Dimes.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Ball, the pass to Oubre. Count the basket.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Pools checked in for the Warriors. For Charlotte, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally. And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Dimes, the basket cool. Here's Dimes. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And now a 4-point Warrior lead. Charlotte's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. 50 seconds left in the third. Now here's Oubre. Tight defense on him. Excellent defense from Dimes. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terrible.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching.
Downtown, in a place I can't explain. I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Half an animal and half a ghost. Hey, echo down my ego. Let me check on battleship. I sink afloat. I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco, downtown. Never a home. Shout out Total. Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches. Misadventures, the restless hungry. Intestines cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis. Cabin fevers. Hey, downtown, in a place I can't explain. I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, downtown, and I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Downtown. Right back and told her I'm now home. Yeah.
Yeah, up the nose. Boys rolling them buffaloes. Custos. Running through them. How you love the nose? Never told none of my bros. I be on the road. Ducking patrol. Coming through the toe. Trying to keep it low. But Lord knows I need to shoot through the O. 75 set the cruise controls. Too slow. Give it to Todd. You gon' it ain't what you know, it's who you know. 'Cause every time it touch, it put me right back in the Super Bowl. No, this ain't quality, that was on my mama's stove. With a, I hit it with them ice chips and ramen noodle bowls.
Hey, dial tone, in a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here, when you get here, you gon' know. Half an animal and half a ghost. Hey, echo down my ego, let me check on battleship. I sink afloat, I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco, dial tone, never a hoe, shout out Total. Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches, missing benches. The wrestler's hungry. Intestines cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis. Cabin fevers, daddy. Hey, dial tone, in a place I can't explain. I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, dial tone, and I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Dial tone. Right back and told her I'm now home. You hear the dial downtown. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a ghost. And nomad, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone. I have a setup, I have a soul. Lot of Texas P, lot of his six kicking in. I could win the Sion, I'm throw. Every king got a, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. Saw the double ones when they roll, they can't them all. Every king got it, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. I need a home for. In a blink that is gone.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat, ooh, wet, sweat, sweat, ooh, wet, sweat, sweat, ooh, wet, 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 ooh, wet, 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 ooh, wet, 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 ooh, wet, 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 ooh, wet, sweat, 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 sweat. Sweat, 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 sweat. Keep on looking in the mirror, yeah. Put it through the Brit, it get clear. Ooh, shield my heart from the tears. Ooh, rice bag case it get wet. Ooh, slip and slide out of last year. Facing my ocean of fears, trying to take it to a new tier. Evaporate, I disappear when it get too hot around my peers. Yeah, I'm off the boards, trying to ride the wave. I'm at the port, I'm charging when I'm drained. My news feed, my breakfast for my brain. Yeah, hiding my retinas rinsed. I'm in the pool, trying to stay afloat. Driving through the lane like a boat. Buzzer beater, pressure make a goat. If I hit it, it wins. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. I don't stop, break a sweat, break a sweat. I don't stop, break a sweat, break a sweat. I don't stop, break a sweat, 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 ooh, wet, sweat, sweat, ooh, wet, 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 ooh, wet, sweat, sweat, ooh, wet, I don't stop it, 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 I don't stop it.
There goes your son. You wanted him, you got him.
Why are you trying to make this so easy?
Well, it's like you told me. I can't teach him how to be a man. That's your job.
Born alone with the motto is lived up to every word. overly proud of it. But knowing it's tag teams when you get to the heart of it. For all of us lucky enough to know where our fathers is. Our Father who art in the living room. Know where I'm attached, even when I'm attached to the stool. Thinking I'm doing more than I am, so you hand me the news like I know everything that you on. I'm actually you. I grew up outside just like the rest of us did, him included. Prayer hands up for all of the ways that I've been influenced. Fully loaded, one for the crew, sticking moving. 14 in my pop hands, hoping his grip will loosen, but if it didn't, he never was, so I was good on a couple decisions. Remember so-and-so had pulled out a bucket to pitching. I fell back when I would normally jump in position. Regretted it till they put everyone under the prison. That's like 1 of 100 times. But feeling obligated to jump up in front of the line, stuck a mind between a corner store and a blurry line. With it forever and the lobster is butterflied. Stuck a mile, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, I was born in Kings County beside me. My son was born in the same hospital as Blue Ivy. My father was 20, I was 35. I'm still trying to measure up to the worldly design. I'm in the world of a bind, like how worldly am I? To understand the corner store and the world it defines. But comfy in Carnegie Hall like my world wasn't die. A world of Broadway and a world of supplies. On the live 96 case and write a thesis on what you're seeing, how the stories that they sing when it hitting how it fixates. My average through the roof, but still grainy as mixtapes. And Po 9 see me the same as who's standing next to me. But knowing the drop due to my pops, how I get to be giving you all of the above as opposed to a sketch of me. And all of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas that I coulda put up. And now I look up, walls full of murals my father tore down. All of this was thought out, whether I was thinking or not. Somebody was thinking in case I ain't think out the box. So stuck in mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, my memory ain't fade yet. I came up out the same door, off the same steps, in love with the same law. Like what is we waiting for till I'm gone? Know that I ain't changed yet. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me.
Came out bustin', came out on your cousin. I do all these worse than they daddy, but you love her, you in trouble. I'm the Senate, I'm gon' barbecue it. That's your busy, it ain't. I went shopping, left it running, check my hundreds, check my. We watch cable and my auntie, cause my papa wasn't. But my uncle, but the certain Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing. Miss me with that local hating on the. Get it cracking. I'm not surprised, I'm on the rise, been a little ride. That is my eyes, spam it a lot, just hold it down. All I require, just hold it down. They gon' talk you when we on around. Be hating when feet on the ground. Got the little jet with the beat on the couch. Came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing. And usually, I like repetitive beats. I like the way.
Hey, 2K fans. I'm Marcus Tucker, PA voice of the Memphis Grizzlies. Returning to voice your top plays of the week. Let's see what you got for us. Rudy Fernandez is going to take flight for the Hawks on 3 defenders. You can't clip these, Wings. Talk about a diamond caught in the rough, man. Skyler inbounds with the lob and get one in return. What a long run for that finish. Go ahead, man. Turn up. Sauceman 2K is next in B. A view of I-40 in Chesapeake Energy Arena. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Good evening, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Like you, David, on the sideline. Boy, I love Gilgeous-Alexander in his game. D.A., thank you. Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. And it's Green. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward position. And for Oklahoma City, they've got Favors. MP is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Baisley in at the four-man position. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, Luka Doncic has every skill necessary to be a difference maker on the boards. Let's begin with his great size.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. To the inside. Brunson, good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Baisley passes to MP. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. To the paint. Here's Baisley. And there's the shot. Just to finish it off.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Brunson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And it's Green, missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
MP finds Favors. Powell against MP. Here's Baisley. Powell with the steal. Doncic with it. Last time out he had 44 points. Back to Brunson. Pass to Finney Smith. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by MP.
And something you have to appreciate about MP, he will go out of his way to spend time with the fans.
Well, you've seen it. I've seen it. It's something, Greg, that makes the NBA a special league. MP has the adoration of many. Good to see him giving back to the fans. I love it. Releases. Offensive rebound. And then Favors with the dunk.
Well, you like how Favors stays after it in that instance. When he's close to the bucket, boy, he's great at hustling for these second chance points.
Now, here's Doncic. His average of about 35.5 points a game is pretty astounding, but one that he's worked very hard for. Powell kicks to Brunson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Oklahoma City ball.
The Thunder with the lead.
And the point guard, Jalen Brunson. I played against his father, Rick, for many years. And the young fella, he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos.
Thunder
Maybe
foul.
Cole will have a
Number
chance to
40.
do the same, young
That's
sir.
his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. On the pass to Finney Smith. And here is Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by NP.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
To the middle. Here's Beasley. Good in the assist goes to NP. Beasley's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without it.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Maverick substitution.
Making a change here. Roby's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Kleba's checked in. Here's Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Looking to end the run. Drills the three-pointer.
Josh Green.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's MP.
Number 40.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's MP after Luka Doncic's bucket.
What a pretty pass from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Is capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
They get a hand on it. MP against Brunson. And there's the drive.
That kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. Easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
It's blocked. MP against Brunson. Here's MP off his foot. And it's being called a kickball. Muscala, he's checked in for the Thunder. Then for the Mavericks, Marjanovic checked in for Powell. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And the dunk by MP.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Right at the free throw line. And that one's good. Doncic has got 6. The Thunder leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him. And here we go. Fast break, and he's got it.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
1:35 left in the first quarter. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hardaway. Five to shoot. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
MP deciding where to go with it. Roby. Oh, and there's the
That was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Hardaway. 11 points last game. Marjanovic Great positioning on the putback.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill. And you can see their strategy. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Kleba, the Thunder making the shot. Now Doncic. With the teardrop, that one drops for 8 points for him.
There is this fundamental confidence to what Luka does, and those difficult floaters, no problem.
MP, no good. Mavericks trail by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Substitution.
Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Reggie Bullock. Green, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Powell with the steal. On the floor for Dallas. Powell is out there with Maxi Kleba. And it's Green. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. Green, the pass to Finney-Smith. Kleba with it. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Green. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers was tremendous. He finished with 57 points, and his passing was just incredible. Piled up an impressive number of assists. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Green. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Green, no luck.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And the jump by MP.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a 16-point game. With some arc, and it's good on the way in. Brunson's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Mavericks trail by 16. Outside, Green. Kicks to Powell. Over to the left wing. Green in the post. Covered by MP. Off on the layup. Oklahoma City has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 in long range.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Brunson finds Kleba. Outside, Green. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got MP. Also, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander out there. Blue Dort out there with Favors, and it's Baisley in at the 4. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. And every year we see, Craig, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Dort against Brunson. Lays it up off the glass. Brunson's got 18 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. Boy, that's a terrific start right there.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Green. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there it is for him. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And stolen by MP. And the jump by MP.
Nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Brunson. That one misses. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And the Mavericks call time here. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marjanovic checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Reggie Bullock comes in for Green. Hardaway is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Hardaway with a wide open look. Gets a very good look and converts.
3 points.
Hardaway has got 10.
I just love how confident Tim Hardaway Jr. is from long distance. This guy will cash in from there.
MP against Powell. Here's MP. And he banks in the lead. MP's got 38 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists. so general managers have more to manage than ever.
Reggie Bullock.
Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. MP passes to Giddey. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. Count it. MP's got 40 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
For the three. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 43 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame. All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
The Thunder shoot their first free throws here tonight.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first team foul. So both teams changing it up here.
At the line for your Oklahoma City.
He's perfect from the line this time. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Kleba, the pass to Marjanovic. To the wing right side. And stolen by MP. They push it up 4 on 3. Doncic with the steal. 3 on 3. He kicks it to Bullock. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
He's guarded by Bullock. The try by MP.
Number 40.
And the dunk by MP.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
A minute 42 left to play in the third. Hardaway from outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. And so MV will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Kleba. Now Marjanovic. Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
The Thunder shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. MP got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this...
Substitution on the court.
On the court for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Marjanovic. Then it's Green. And it's Finney-Smith in the power forward.
Maverick substitution. Davis Bertans.
Oklahoma City's gone 7-15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. A chance here to get a quick
Dallas foul. That's his first personal foul.
He said he's got a nasty bruise on his thigh and they're just trying to keep the leg loose from him. You don't want to hear this news as most teams are starting to hit their stride. So they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
5 on the clock. Ntilikina can't hit.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and their rebounding edge right now. Massive.
I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Dallas has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. That one, no good. Good defense by MP. Here's Williams. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 8th assist in the game. The Mavericks shooting about 42% so far. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to its feet.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep,
That's his second personal foul.
Beyond the leanings,
Substitution for your
his
Thunder.
feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Now, here's MP. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. They turn over the 24-second buzzer. Signaling the shot clock violation. Dallas shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. The pass to Bertens. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Here's MP.
2 minutes remaining in the
13 feet
game.
away.
2 minutes.
A rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Here's Bertens. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Here's MP. It's stolen by Bertans. Passes it to Burke. We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Marjanovic. A steal.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be the 26 on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for MP.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And that one's good. Marjanovic.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
MP passes to Melodon. And here is MP. Just 5 to shoot. Into the lane. And off the glass. MP's got 56 points in the game.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Pass to Burke. Makes it off the glass.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Pulls it from the elbow. No good. Shot missing.
Normally he'll drill that shot. Should be able to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call. Good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific
All right, Kristen, so what's the word? You got some news for me? Wow. Hey, yo, how's Harvey? Did he...
It's kind of crazy how similar this apartment is to our last one, huh?
Kind of freaked out to be.
Came out bustin', came out on your cousin. I do all these worse than they daddy, but you love her, you in trouble. I'm the Senate, I'm gon' barbecue it. That's your busy, it ain't. I went shopping, left it running, check my hundreds, check my. We watch cable and my auntie, cause my papa wasn't. But my uncle, other certain, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing. Miss me with that local patient, on the get it cracking. I'm not surprised, I'm on the rise, been a little ride. Spam it a lot, just hold it down. All I require, just hold it down. They gon' talk you when we on around. Be hating when feet on the ground. Got the little jet with the beat on the couch. Came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing.
Wait, Chanel on my feet, yeah, that's full on my C's. I be cool with the bees like Muhammad Ali. Got your on the edge of her seat. She on that, I'm on the swear that edge of my feet. And usually I like repetitive beats. I like the way that she move. Quality, they look good to me. But I'm saying girl, cause I don't even cheat. That is a lie, I'm repetitive. I don't even look, no, I don't even seek. I don't even peek. G5, repetitive G. I'm trying to get out of cheese. I'm a boss, I'm wherever it be. I've been on tour, I see more. I told her, feed me beats. Just like my music, yo,
came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing. I'm road running, I'm so cunning, high tech digit, fat for a button, passport shouted, airport pilot, NASCAR audit, swan time bombing, two. Still gon' pick it, flat kick it, still toe pigeon. Young like Slizzy, get back with you. Step back, hit him with the step back, switch it. Hey, hoping that it melt, might glisten, might triple, it might hit you. Free G Walker, that might. I been really when he pull up, they gon' think that he went platinum up it. I'm just floating on the river. Bleed be early, bleed be gorgeous, bleed be with it, bleed be for it. Let me do donuts in your foreign. Let me play number 8 while I do it. Let me control it, I can control it. With one hand, maybe with nothing. That was your sister, that was my summer. Came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing.
Hey, it's your boy, DJ, Mr. Lou. We're here again, another Saturday night at Redbird Stadium. Make sure you make your way to the snack bar. We got honey buns, hot chips and cheese, Kool-Aid pickles. We got everything. Just make sure you don't eat on the steak floor. I repeat, do not eat on the steak floor. You got time to be slipping on no cheese and cheese.
Thinking as I go these days. Tell me if I'm looking better. Just the other night I was playing with this fed up. My mama said I'm acting kinda different. It's probably all the shit I've been missing. I don't tell nobody cause I don't do any. All these catch you slipping. Hope I find the truth while I'm alive. Before I say goodbye, before they tell me all the I did was just a lie. This really ain't my life. Taking out this notebook every day, writing down my feelings cause it makes me feel okay. Promised you I'd take you from that life you living now, but then we hit the ground. They say that we running down your villas. No, they probably looking, cause they know that I'm cooking. That's probably what they took in. I wish I told you all that's in my head instead. I don't give a what you expect, so put your pride to rest. I saw you
right, check it out.
Microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repressor, it ain't no pressure. In my Kiki, I'm with Didi and Vanessa. Top now on my roster, get the most and not the lesser. Papa met me in the valley, dropped the up on Winnetka. Take some extras out the repressor, it ain't no pressure. Yes, I didn't want to speak on it, but it's really been racking my brain now. Cause really, I with this rap on my to sell it now. They got enough on us to go start a case now. Get hit with the, they come and they snatch a nigga now. Big loan in the golf ball. Big fin ball in this one really burn all in the seat. Had a to the wall type, but when I left his drawers for the they getting down, but I be so proud to put it down. For the microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repressor, it ain't no pressure. Yes, I microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repressor, it ain't no pressure. Yes, round geek. I'ma catch a little white chillin' with his click, but a hoe, with a watch and a chain that set up, yeah, I train that. In the 8 for like 4 days straight, but I never claim that. I be talking this. DM, I'm sitting in the too. I be get political. Hit the John, I'm whipping the miracle. Get the I'm scraping the. Get political. Miss with the whole. Mikey, east side insane. Me and Miss with the whole. Get it. Microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repressor, it ain't no pressure. Guess I microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repressor, it ain't no pressure. Yes, I.
Yo, I just like to say, you know. It's good to be original when you say somebody. Don't use somebody else's.
The thing that's going to change people is something that no one will ever be able to capture on film. It'll just be something that you see, and all of a sudden you realize, I'm on the wrong page. Or I'm on the right page, but I'm on the wrong note. And I've got to get in sync with everyone else to understand what's happening in this country.
Hey. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dump. Did I say when I'm, you know I'm ignorant, I'm at my house party acting. Telling my guests that I don't use it, then turn around and I do it again. again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with them. I get paid when I pass a, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel, while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me? BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama, so you know.
Choose your top play of the week now. Which play is the true Grizzly in the bunch? Remember, if you want your plays featured on 2K TV, submit your best over social using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Thanks, fans, and see you inside your next Grizzlies game in 2K22.
Let's meet the starters. 6'5".
Before we get going.
Thanks, Brian.
Well, he does get after it. Thanks, Allie. A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Hayes is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. And for the Spurs, Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Murray and Walker manning the backcourt. And it's Richardson in at the 3, the small forward. And some teams hitting rough patches here in the middle part of the season. Smitty, how many players-only meetings have you been a part of that made a difference?
You know, a few. Those meetings are like calling a timeout on the season. Some can stop the bleeding, but for others, it's not enough.
There's McCollum at the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Johnson against Hayes. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Sky high. One of his advantages as an undersized forward.
McCollum, pass to MP. And stolen by Murray. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Johnson. Can't hit that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. MP, the pass to Valanciunas. MP against Pirtle. Back to Valanciunas. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
He's a handful down there. Tough to stop Valanciunas when he gets it in deep.
Out to the wing. Back to Murray. Left side Walker. It's Hayes with the rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Johnson. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. The kick out to Walker. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
3 on the clock. From deep, Johnson. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And the second free throw.